Ashland.
Well, I think the concept of being one team is great as a concept. And what I say to people who make those comments like, I don't see color, why do we have to talk about sexual orientation? It's like, we're giving you the information to let you know that there are people on your team and in your community that are not having access to sports or having the worst experience possible playing your sport because of their sexual orientation or gender identity. Like, that's the important piece here, is how do you make it safe for those athletes to participate, and just kind of reframe that conversation as not as you're being divisive, but no, this is a way to make that one team an actual reality and not just a concept.
Yeah. What immediately comes to mind is a quote I heard. You can't be neutral on a moving train. And I think to Ashland's point, like, the culture of sport is still by and large not inclusive or supportive of the LGBTQ community. We just heard again, those participation rates are for LGBTQ athletes are far less than their heterosexual cisgender counterparts. LGBTQ youth drop out of sports at twice the rate of their heterosexual cisgender peers, right? So the why is, if we believe authentically and wholeheartedly that sport is an asset, that it's a good thing, that we want it for our young people, that it gives you physical literacy and confidence, and it teaches you these important things, then I think we have to own the fact that whatever we're doing today is failing our LGBTQ young people. We are not creating an environment in which they feel comfortable participating at the same rates as their peers. They don't feel comfortable staying in sports as long as their heterosexual cisgender peers. And, you know, it's up to us to change that. And it doesn't change by saying, you know, all for one and one for all, we're all in this together. It changes by saying, I support every gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender child on this team. There is no place for homophobic or transphobic or sexist behavior on this team. It comes by getting better educated and being proactive and being consistent. So it's so critically important, because a team is the most successful when it is diverse. If every team only had one type of athlete with one type of attitude or technique or body type, it would not be a very successful team, right? Diversity is strength. And when we create an environment in which our LGBTQ athletes cannot be their full, authentic selves, we are hurting our athletic ability as well. So I think for me, it's like all these different things are so critically important. And yeah, it's also like really easy to just try to set a standard of respect. And in a lot of ways, we still fail that test. So yeah.